Hi bestie, how's it going? How are you? Listen, I know you noticed my empty shelves behind me. Bestie, I'm waiting for these binders, I'm sorry. Today's a really interesting one because we are going to be checking in for week 3 of April's budget. Is it April? Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at every bit of cash that I spent last week, whether it be digital or physical, comparing that against my budget and making sure that I'm on track. Now, it's not as boring as it sounds. We're going to be doing a little bit of cash stuffing at the end, and we're going to be playing around with some coins. I don't know. We're doing loads of stuff, bestie. So bestie, let's go ahead and get into it. Today, we are starting off with my April budget booklet. This is the Teal With It collection, and she is absolutely stunning. There's a couple of these left, but they are running out very, very fast. We're going to be laying down expense trackers from the 14th all the way to the 20th, so bestie, let's get going. So starting off on the Sunday, I went to Sainsbury's and I spent £22.15 of my spending money. I had quite a lot last week. It was like 35 quid, and I literally can't for the life of me. Like, it's just junk. It's just like junk. We're having like a movie night. It was cute. It was cute. On the Monday, we had a bit of a family I don't know how to explain this without alarming you, but there was a funeral in the family, not my side of it, if that makes sense. So it was really, really sad. So we had a bit of a Chinese, and I put 40 quid towards it. Just to be clear, I am absolutely fine. I'm not in any sort of mourning state, okay? Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Everybody's okay. A stunning no spend on the Tuesday, and look at that pattern that's forming. I love to see a pattern. My ISA came out on Wednesday like clockwork. She was a tenner. She's doing me proud. She really, really is. When I was dropping off parcels, I got some bits from the co-op. It was like a Red Bull and like maybe a meal deal, not really sure. And my Apple bill came out. She was $2.99. Another stunning no spend. I like to no spend on Thursday. I do. I like to no spend every day, let's be honest. Car insurance came out on the Friday. That was $36.60, exactly as I expected. So that's the new tariff I'm on now. It's just gone up. On the Saturday, I was doing some bits and bobs with my nephew and niece, and I had to top up petrol, and I did the last 20 quid. I didn't spend anything over. I think I just put exactly the 20 in. And it was one of those situations where I think I needed about £19 to top up my car all the way to the top, but I forced it in just to make sure that I got to the 20 exactly. And we were driving to places to do some errands and stuff like that, and I bought some snacks for the car. That was $5.65. So look at that. That's a nice, I really like that. That's a nice, this is really looking like fully formed. We just got 1 week left to go in that, and we'll do that next week. But let's move over to the check-in, which is back not that far. Here she is. Let's go ahead and do her. What I'm doing right now is I'm just filling in all the information that I know. That's just like the information from last week and just bits and bobs, just so that I can start the check-in properly, which I'm going to do right now. Okay, first of all, for spending, we had £35, and then I had those 3 trips. I went to Sainsbury's, I got some snacks from the petrol station, and I went to the co-op. So I spent $33.15, which is really close. So I'd normally have £1.85 to roll over, but we're going to put that into the tin, which we'll do next. And then for petrol, we had £20 rollover. We spent the full 20, so we've got nothing left in the last week. But as I said, my car is like brimming with petrol at the moment. Love it. For self-care, we didn't stuff anything extra, but I spent £40 on that Chinese. So I still got £30 left, and I'm looking to get my haircut next week. I know I said I was going to do it the week before, but I've got to get it done now. And there were no unbudgeted spends. So we're still on minus 10.10, and I'm cool with that just coming out of my buffer. So last week we introduced £35. We spent $93.15, and what I've got left is that £30 to roll over. We are going to do a little bit more spending money, but we'll do that in a sec. So here we are with Mrs. Tin. Here she is. This is what she looks like. This is my leap year 366 penny challenge. I don't think we're going to finish this in a year unless we get some really, really good luck, but she's looking really good. So we have got £1.85 left over. So what I'm doing is I'm resetting my spending money to 0 every single week. Oh, shoe nearly ran away. Every single week, just so that we can fill this up. It's not like necessary, but like it makes life easier. So this is £1.85, £1.50, 6.70, 85. Have we got £1.85 available? £1.87, £1, there she is. Lovely. Right, let's fill her up. I definitely recommend doing the penny challenge this way. It's like way less stress. I think what I did last year, just trying to make sure that I was getting the correct amount in every day, that was more stress than it really needed to be for £700. Do you know what I mean? So this way I like. So back in the budget, I'm just having a look at my bills to make sure we are where we need to be. So Apple bill was $2.99 and car insurance was $36.60. So there's no cat litter. I don't think I'm going to spend any, but I know I've got a lot. I know I'm not gonna. So in terms of bills, we're pretty much done for the month. I'm just gonna take, just leave it open for another week, just in case I do any unbudgeted, so that we can have a look. So I know we've done 10-10 already, and going by the buffer, we should be okay. And we've got a tenner saved in vape already. So budget looks good at the moment, but it is time to go ahead and cash stuff. So we're starting off in this binder, She's a Beaut, and we're going to the spending section. It looks like she's got nothing in her, but she's got my car maintenance in there. I guess that's something. And she looks after my spending money. So what we should have left is the final £40, which is what we have. So she is done for the month. We'll be topping her up very, very soon. And we're moving into this one here. This bestie has got my solo challenge. So before we stuff any money, we're doing the solo challenge. Now, I've got the cards in the back, and I've had to keep them separately because these are the cards that we've already pulled and these are the cards that we cannot pull. So we've got a choice of 3 cards today. So let's look into that. So we could either be saving 6, 9, or the reverse card. So if we get the reverse card, we put this card away so it's used, and then we pull every card back in. And it's an inevitability, it will happen, but I don't know. So I'm gonna look away, shuffle these cards, and see what I'm gonna save today. So if I don't get the shuffle card, it just prolongs solo, which I don't mind because it's a really fun challenge. So choice of this one, or this one, and today we're gonna go for, for some reason, the middle one's calling me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Right, okay, so this is now the done pile. And then what we do is we introduce all of these cards back. So we can have some brutal, brutal weeks a month. So like now I know. Cool, right, so with that, you have to save £10 and bring every card back except that card. So let's put £10 into solo. So she's done. And that means that I've got £30 for the week. So that's good. I'm glad that I picked the middle one. Can you imagine if I extended it another week? Right, so this is now my done pile. No, I do it the other way around actually. This is what, I'm gonna make a mistake next week, aren't I? That's done. So never gonna pick that card again. Well done, me. I'm so talented. So now it's time to stuff for the week, and again, I've got £30. This is working out really, really well for me. So yeah, I like that. Oh, I just closed it for no reason. There you go. So that's £30 for the week. Come on, get in there. And yeah, looking good, bestie. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. How many of you have the solo challenge? I know it's been really popular. It actually was introduced in one of the advent calendars last year. And since then, we have gone on to sell more solo challenges than we had advent calendars. It's absolutely wild how people have responded to it, so I'm really, really pleased about that. Talking of advent calendars, there will be a huge update really, really soon, and you are gonna, let's just say you're gonna really enjoy what I've got to say about advent calendars. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. Well, actually, in this video's case, it was probably about an hour before you, but still. If you like the sounds of those perps and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. That's all we have time for this week, so until the next video, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I'm going to leave you with the check-in playlist. This is like, I think this is the 100th check-in. So have a look at that. Have you missed any of the videos? If you have, are you really a bestie? Go ahead and check out all of my 100 check-in videos here, bestie.